Hey guys, what's going on? Jeb here. I just rolled out of bed like 25 minutes ago. I planned this video last night and I got up and we're ready to go because in today's video, I am going to be showing you the super indicator that I like using in my trading for determining reversals. And I'm going to show you why it's saying that the pullback that we are currently in is not necessarily over yet. This is an indicator and a signal that I keep reserved for the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. I talk about it here on the channel once in like 10 blue moons. I mean, literally once or twice a year. I'll bring this up, but right now there's not a whole lot of analysis that is going to prove my point other than this technical indicator, so I'm going to show you what it is in today's video. Guys, I promise you, by the time you walk away from this video, if you didn't already know about this, and you probably didn't because a lot of people don't talk about it, if you didn't already know about this, you are going to be glad you did because it's extremely powerful. And those people who know this indicator and understand this indicator will agree with me in the comment section down below. The video on this in CT2A has 30 comments on it, and all of them are like, wow, I can't believe I just found that. One person even said they bought the entire course and it was worth it because of that one video. Have I gotten your attention yet? Was that like a good YouTuber intro, cookie cutter YouTuber intro with like, here's why you should watch the video? Did I do a good job? Are you going to watch the video? Hit the like button. Hit the like button. We work hard here at Crypto Jib Industries. Anyway, guys, coffee first. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you do enjoy today's video, guys. It helps out the channel when you do that. And yes, I am going to be playing the piano at the end of this video, so make sure you stick around for that. But without much further ado, let's go ahead and dive right on into it. Guys, I mean, obviously I want you to click on and watch the video, but that doesn't mean that this is not a powerful technical indicator. It's actually really awesome. Let me show you exactly what it is right here at the outset so you don't have to wait like half an hour on into the video before I actually explain what I'm talking about. What we're looking at here is actually a compound indicator including both the Heikin-Ashi chart and the MACD. As you can see, both of them are up on our screen right now. Both of these indicators are used for determining trend reversals, trend strength, trend direction, and a few other things, but independently you can get quite a lot of false signals from them. For example, Bitcoin turned red right here on the Heikin-Ashi, it was not entering a downtrend. Right here, we turned red on the Heikin-Ashi, we were not entering a downtrend. Over here, we turned green a couple of times, but we were not entering an uptrend just yet. There were false signals on the Heikin-Ashi, which is designed to weed out false signals. No indicator is perfect. But that's where our friend the MACD comes in, because guys, this MACD right down here, this is what makes this what I call a super indicator. This is really cool. All of those false signals on that Heikin-Ashi chart, more or less, there are going to be a few exceptions because mathematical equations are never going to be perfect, but that MACD is going to weed out a lot of those false signals on the Heikin-Ashi because when there was a red candlestick on the Heikin-Ashi, there was no pullback and bearish cross on the MACD to confirm it. As you can see right here, Bitcoin was red, there was no cross on the MACD. Right down here, Bitcoin was red. If you look, there was no bearish cross on the MACD. We were still trucking up. And it's useful for confirming also, guys. See how Bitcoin turned red right here? Well, just a couple of days later, we saw that bearish cross to confirm this downtrend, and that downtrend would last about 45 days. What the MACD and the Heikin-Ashi do when they're together is that they rule false signals on each of them out because both of them are used for determining trend reversal, trend strength, and trend direction. Those are the three things they're used for. When you combine them both, they rule out each other's false signals, and you're left with a few false signals, but not many. I'd say in general, if you look back on the history of the chart, the MACD is going to rule out about 80 to 90% of those false signals on the Heikin-Ashi, and the Heikin-Ashi is going to rule out probably about half of the false signals on the MACD, which is really useful. If you combine these two, you get an indicator that predicts with probably about a 70 or 80% accuracy whether or not a trend reversal is actually happening before you layer the rest of your technical analysis on top of it so that you have an actual understanding of where the market's going. All of this to bring us to the point of today's market, because as you guys will know, we've been in a correction, and we've seen the MACD confirm that. We saw Bitcoin moved red right here. If you know further, more advanced technical analysis with the Heikin-Ashi, these two candlesticks will jump out at you for several different reasons. Spinning top, lower greens. There's a lot that's in those candlesticks right there. But when we finally saw the color change, we did in fact see a bearish cross to confirm it. So yes, as I've been saying for the last week, we are in a confirmed downtrend. The question now is, when does that downtrend come to an end? So then essentially the question we're asking is, when is the bearish to bullish trend reversal? Luckily, we have an indicator to help us with that. And on that note, you can see that Bitcoin's MACD has not only not converged and crossed bullish, we're actually diverging bearish right now, which means that not only is there not going to be a trend reversal today, there's probably not going to be a trend reversal tomorrow, the next day, or the day after. Bitcoin has not found a sustainable bottom. We put one green candlestick on the Heikin-Ashi here, and then you know what we did? We put in a spinning top, and we went red again. This is a downtrend, no doubt about it. No two ways to slice it. It is a downtrend. Again, a perfectly healthy downtrend, one that I'm excited to see, actually. I'm very happy to see it. But we have not seen that trend reversal, and it looks like we're not going to for a few days based off of the indicator we're looking at. Now remember, never trade based off of only one indicator, but all of this is backing up the technical analysis we've already done, so we're not doing that. With that said, where's the bottom here? Well, you guys already know that I've done some analysis, and I think the bottom's around $8,900 to $9,100. There are many reasons for that. Going back to normal candlesticks for a second, you're going to see that $9,100 is a very important level of support and resistance. We saw tests on it right here, right there. We saw support on it and resistance on it. We saw resistance and support, and Bitcoin is probably going to pull back down there again. Where that $8,900 comes from, on the other hand, is out here on the weekly chart, and we can see the 20 EMA, excuse me, is sitting here as support around $8,900. That's creating a zone of support because we could get support on either one of those levels, and somewhere in between those is roughly where I think we're going to get support. Remember, guys, it's not just one technical indicator showing us this either, because we have red, green, red here on the weekly chart. A lot of lower wicks on the weekly chart as well, indicating bearish strength. And we're actually starting to see our 200 daily simple moving average trend to the downside, which isn't really what you want to see, but it's not the end of the world. Furthermore, we're below the 20 DEMA, which is, not a great sign, but it does mean that we're in a downtrend. If you will look here, guys, Bitcoin rallied and crashed with bearish engulfing, rallied, crashed with almost bearish engulfing. Every time Bitcoin's bulls try to take power back, they are getting rejected because of all of that selling pressure. We have not seen a trend reversal yet. We have not seen a move to the upside. We have seen some higher lows, don't get me wrong here, but until we start seeing momentum to the actual upside rather than just having higher technical lows on those wicks, which were massively oversold anyway, until we see that happen, Bitcoin has not done a trend reversal. Bitcoin has not moved to the upside again. We want to see the Heikin-Ashi turn green with a bullish MACD cross. If we see that, then I will be happy and I will say, hey, look, Bitcoin's moved into a new uptrend. Until then, my prediction stands at $8,900. There are technicals saying that a bullish reversal might happen relatively soon, but until I see confirmation of that bullish reversal on the MACD with the Heikin-Ashi, I'm not going to be convinced. So guys, that's my take on the market right now. I might be right, I might be wrong. It happens both ways. I've been right, I've been wrong. I've been just way off the mark, and I've been spot on, and so have all of you. Tell me in the comment section down below what you think of today's analysis. Do you agree that Bitcoin is not in a bullish uptrend right now, and we have not had a bullish reversal, and that when we do, it'll show up on the Heikin-Ashi and MACD? What do you think about that analysis, guys? I am serious. I'm not going to get into all of it in today's video, but go back on the chart, look at the historical relevance of the Heikin-Ashi plus the MACD. Those two ruling each other out, it does. It makes a very powerful indicator, and you would be wise to listen to it. Ruling out all that noise helps with the Heikin-Ashi, but there's still some false signals on that Heikin-Ashi, so use that MACD, and you'll be glad you did. Like I said, guys, that is something that is normally reserved for the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. The reason this was on my mind is because I just updated the Heikin-Ashi video yesterday. It's probably going to be edited today by Taylor, and it'll be going up on Friday, along with a plethora of other updates to the course. The CT2A update is going well, and guys, remember, it's not going on sale again. $199 is what it's going for right now. That is the cheapest that you are ever going to get it, because it will be increasing in price to $249 on Friday. So, I have no idea what that noise was. Did you hear that? Anyway, as I was saying, CT2A will be increasing to $249 on Friday, so if you want to join the Academy for the price it is currently at, I encourage you guys to go ahead and do it. It is a fantastic value. You get access to all current and future content, so check us out at the link in the description down below. But now, though, guys, I want to talk about something, and that would be music, because, music is extremely powerful to the entrepreneur. It's extremely powerful to anyone, and I found a lot, and I do mean a lot, a whole lot of value out of music. Where am I going with this? Well, guys, like I said in yesterday's video, sometimes when I'm feeling unmotivated or unfulfilled or whatever, then I'll put on some music and boom, it's gone. It's not always that easy, but music has a tendency to manipulate, in what is hopefully a good way, your thought patterns. If you want to be sad, put on sad music. If you want to be happy, put on happy music. If you want to be hyped, put on some hype music. If you want to feel a certain way, you need music to do that. What movie doesn't have some kind of music track in it? Music is very powerful, and I use it as a tool to make sure that my mental health is in check, and that's one of the reasons I like playing the violin and the piano, which I need to do more of. But a lot of you guys told me that you wanted to see me play the piano, so that's what we're going to go ahead and do. Is that my fire alarm? What in the world is that? Anyway, we're going to play some piano. I'm going to head over there now. Almost made it. Dang it. Guys, I'm not very good at piano, but, you know, you might think that was good. All of you piano players out there, you're going to realize that guy sucks. But, yeah, it was fun. It was just a little Pirates of the Caribbean medley I put together. So there you go. If you would like to see more, hit that like and subscribe button. Join CT2A so I can pay for stupidly expensive music lessons, and then we will do more of that. But anyway, guys, I do hope you did enjoy today's video. If you did, like I said, hit that like and subscribe button. Helps out the channel. But anyway, guys, that is going to wrap it out for today's video. Before I go, though, I do first want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching, as always. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.